Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working in the metal raised beds, and we're going to be continuing on the series of planting in raised beds and containers. But again, please don't let the title fool you. Not all things grow well in a raised bed, and not all things grow well in containers, or at least it's not ideal. So a lot of times the soil prep will be the same, except if you're in a container you need to water and feed a little more often. And you might try adding a little perlite to your soil mix to get it to drain better. But guys, we're going to get over here, and what were we planting?
Dill.
Dill.
Dill, yeah.
All right, guys. We're going to get over here and plant some dill. It's pretty easy to grow. There's only a few tricks to it. We'll talk about some of that in the video, and then maybe we'll come back and cover anything we missed at the end here. But let's get over here. We'll check out planting some dill, and see if we can actually do it without making a big old mess. Alrighty guys, we're out here in the raised bed garden, and today we're going to be working on our dill plants. Hey, let's see, we'll pop up here, say hi to T. What you got, T?
A rake.
Got a rake? Alright guys, this bed has sunken in something awful. So what we're going to do, we got about half a bag of peat moss on here. We're going to bring this bed back up to level a little bit, and we're going to use our super soil, but the first thing we're going to do is get this spread out, and then we'll get it mixed down into the other soil. That'll just be kind of filler. We'll let the super soil take care of the rest. So guys, we'll go ahead, we'll get this spread and leveled out, and then we'll mix it down into the other dirt, and we'll bring you back. Alrighty guys, we got our super soil on here. For this size bed, we're using about a 5-gallon bucket of it. But we'll go ahead and put this all over the surface. We got the peat moss stirred down in pretty good. But now we just need a good top layer. We're not going to be putting on the full 3 or 4 inches that we normally would. We probably would have just skipped the peat moss and filled the bed all the way up with super soil. But guys, the stores have been closed around here, and everybody knows the situation. So we're going to work with what we got. We happen to have enough stuff to make a pretty good load for spring, but we're going to have to ration it out here just a little bit. We'll compensate for that by using a pretty even fertilizer on it. We're going to be using again, you've seen us use it several times, we're going to be using the Job's tomato and vegetable fertilizer. And Tina showed the bags in several other videos, but it's a red and white bag. You can get it in any of the big box stores, but it's Job's tomato and vegetable. And it is a very balanced, it's a 274, so it's a 2% nitrogen, 7% phosphorus, and 4% potash. So we'll go ahead, we've got a bucket here, our bag tour, you've seen that before, but we'll go ahead. Tina's going to use the magic sprinkle amount. We don't really know how much that is. It's just some magic Tina created. What do you think, T?
A few handfuls.
A few handfuls? Guys, being the lower numbers, 274, is not a real high percentage of anything. Kind of hard to burn a plant with it even if you tried. So it's part of why we like to use it. But we'll go ahead, we'll dust that back over real easy with the rake and level it back out. And then we'll get our planting holes put in. We'll bring you back, and we'll show you that here in just a second. Alright guys, we've got our holes punched in here. We're only on about a 3-inch by 3-inch grid. We need plenty of dill for our doing our pickles and our dilly beans and all kinds of other stuff. So we're going to go ahead and make this entire bed dill. We'll go through and plant it at 2 or 3 seeds a hole. Make sure it comes up. Dill's kind of finicky. But we'll get ready to throw these seeds in. We'll bring you back, show you that real quick. Alrighty guys, we're getting this covered down in. You just want to put a light coat over it. You don't plant dill very deep. So just want to make sure the soil is real loose above them, and then give them a good drink. But that's about all you really need to do. In fact, you can even fill in your holes sometimes just by watering, as long as you don't wash the seeds up out of the holes. But we got a light cover on them. We'll go ahead and get them sprinkled in here. They should be pretty well ready to go. But guys, we use a lot of dill. We sure don't mind planting it. Giving up a bed to plant it. It's one of the things, one of the spices we use the most in our canning. So we'll go ahead. We'll say hi to T. We'll finish getting this watered in. And guys, we're going to call that dill. So hang on one second. We'll be right back to talk to you. Alrighty guys, that's about going to wrap it up for the dill video. But wanted to kind of clarify something. There's a couple different kinds of dill, if not more, but they'll fall into two main categories. The one is a ferning dill, and a lot of people like to use that feathery dill to you know, dress up how things look. But the other is a seed dill, and it grows a umbrella or a crown, and it's just full of seeds. You want to let those go ahead and die back and dry out, and then you harvest your seeds from them. That's what we planted today. We use those in our pickles and our dilly beans and all kinds of other stuff. So we like to have dill around. It's not hard to grow. You just have to remember that it's got to be in fine peat. It doesn't like to be planted in soil. It'll get wet feet and it'll bog out on you. But guys, another thing too is it is notorious for reseeding itself. So if you have a bed that you like to plant it in, we like to try to keep it to the same bed every year, because we always get volunteers anyway in that bed, so we might as well just surrender and grow our dill there. So guys, that's about going to wrap it up. If you enjoyed the content here on the channel, we hope you'll subscribe. Down to next to the subscribe button is a bell. If you'll ring that bell, that'll send you a notification whenever Tina calls me a dill weed. But guys, we really appreciate you spending your time with us. If you liked the video today, please hit that thumbs up button. If you got any questions or comments, please leave those down below. We try to read through all of them, and on your questions, if we don't know the answer, we'll try to find you one. So guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. It's a great day here on the homestead, and we hope you're having a great day too. We'll catch you in the next one.